discussion of Jawn, and I said, baby, I don't give a fuck if 10,000 white people in Philly said the word Jawn. I said what the fuck I said. Jawn is a black Philly slang, point blank, period. I'm tired of y'all. Every fucking time we have this discussion of Jawn, and I said what I said. It's a black Philly Jawn. White people was not saying it like that. And then you got some people like, well, I said it in the 70s. Stop fucking playing with me. Stop fucking playing with me. So you know what? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to settle this once and for all. And we're going to learn about the history of the word Jawn in Philly. And yes, this is stuff that has been done. This is research that has been done by linguists. So we're going to learn today. So sit your ass down and learn. Oh, and as the grad student that I was, I will have the sources cited at the end. Stay tuned for that too. So number one, Jawn originally comes from the word joint. Okay, joint, right? Y'all just saw Sinners. What did they use? They talked about meeting up at a juke joint. Joint was a place where where different people would come together and hang out. It was a place to hang out. So it ultimately stems from joint, right? When the rise of hip hop happened, the birth of hip hop happened in New York City, we then saw the meaning of joint switch around because hip hop, they were using it in rap songs and they were talking about places like, I'm about to go to the joint, and they were using it. However, when that happened, right, joint being used, so that's a word. So I remember when I was living in New York City, I was talking about Jawn. I remember I was like, oh, do y'all say Jawn? And I remember a lot of New Yorkers were like, no, we used to say joint though. I don't know what Jawn is, but we used to say joint. Well, it turns out that once hip hop started being birthed and, rap started coming down to Philadelphia, you had people trying to say joint, but because we have, in Philadelphia, we have rich Southern roots. Like a lot of black people that live in Philadelphia, they have roots in the South. Because of that dialect from the South mixing in the African-American vernacular English notice I said African-American vernacular English in the North, they could not say joint. Even now, I'm trying to say joint, and it's a lot. It's a lot. So we would say Jawn because we were trying to say joint. Our A's go long, so we would say Jawn. Just like how if I say drawing, like I'm not going to say drooling, I'm going to say drawing. Like that's how our A's go because that's our language in Philadelphia. That is how our AAVE pops out in Philly because we have those Southern roots mixed in. So we were saying Jawn. And so black people were saying Jawn. And it is very much a black Philly slang. So it was created by black Philadelphians. And so if you were a white person who, said Jawn, I'm willing to bet that you grew up around black people or you were exposed to black culture. You listen to hip hop. Congratulations. You listen to hip hop, you were exposed to black culture, and that's why you were able to say the word Jawn. Congratulations. But here I am. And somebody tried to tell me, you must not really have been born in Philly. Baby, stop fucking playing with me again. I'm from 36 and Barring. Black Bottom. Okay? Very diverse area. I went to PAL, very diverse school. Not only filled with black kids, Asian kids, Puerto Rican kids, like Latina, white kids. Every time I would say the word Jawn, they would look at me like I was crazy. I literally remember having white classmates ask me, what is that? The only white classmates that never looked at me like I was weird for saying Jawn or any of the black kids for saying Jawn was those who grew up around black people because they knew. But Jawn is very much a black Philly slang. And I'm tired of y'all taking words and I'm tired of y'all taking contributions from black people and taking it and making it into Philly because you want to be cute and you want to be different when you're not. A lot of the shit that makes Philly Philly is because of the black people in here. And y'all take that shit, y'all commercialize it, and then y'all turn around at the same time and push black people out. Y'all ain't low. Y'all push black people out. So like I said, for all you dick eaters out there, it's very much a black Philly slang. Oh, here are my sources. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.